Well, we have seen other states allow a small amount of fans at NFL stadiums for the beginning of the season. The Bills, of course, were not one of them, Kelly.
But that could change based on what we heard from local leaders today. And as 2 on Your Side's Dave McKinley brings us an update, head on over to WGRZ.com/vote to take the live poll that you see at the bottom of your screen.
We've been trying to talk to the Bills about this for almost a week. They will not discuss their plans with us, but there are signs now indicating they do have a plan. They want the state to approve it, and in order for fans to come in by the next home game, that Thursday night primetime tilt against the Chiefs, a decision is going to have to come soon. The first sign in all of this is at the stadium, where a source tells us electronic signs were being tested out today, advising fans of protocols such as wearing a mask and staying in their assigned groups. Then there's the county executive.
They have a protocol in place.
In fact, Mark Poloncarz even went into detail about how the Bills will offer a limited number of seats to season ticket holders based on seniority.
You can only buy a certain number of tickets. You have to be in your pod. There's a pod of like no more than 6.
He says fans would have to wear masks with staggered entry and exit times and no tailgating. These were among the measures put in place by the Miami Dolphins when they hosted the Bills in the season opener in South Florida, where the infection rate currently hovers around 6% as opposed to just 1% here.
We believe that at least 10% of the normal seating could be fit, which is a little over 7,000. I think the Bills are looking for 9,000. It's really kind of in the state's hands right now.
And the climate is much different here in New York than it is in Florida, and we're not talking about the weather. As opposed to their governor, who wants more fans at games.
We're going to be able to host the Super Bowl in February. We expect to do a full Super Bowl.
Our governor, despite currently low infection rates, has taken a more cautious approach.
If the infection rate goes up, and then we're going to have to close businesses or tighten up gatherings, then you're going to make more people unhappy.
And his lieutenant governor raises another concern.
We have a limit on how many people can gather. Right now it's 50, and so the question becomes, what happens with that dynamics.
Translation, what happens if you make an exception for the Bills and for no one else?
What you're talking about is exactly why these are complicated conversations to have.
Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.
All right, so we asked you how you feel about going back, and here are the results right now. 52% of you are saying you feel okay about going back right now. 44% of you say not for a long time, and it looks like maybe 2% of you say once doctors say it's okay. You can keep voting right now at WGRZ.com/vote. We will keep this poll up all night for you so you can join the conversation.